Hey guys, this is Judy from Judita Nail Art. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to introduce you to my very first project polish. I have been recently watching all these project polish videos where the purpose of these videos is to set a goal of using up certain nail polishes. I was going through my current nail polish collection. I was kind of reorganizing it and making sure that all the brands are kind of together, grouped together. And as I was going through these polishes, I realized that I have way too many polishes that I am literally just hoarding at this point. These are either mini polishes that I thought that why not to get a smaller nail polish that I can use up more quickly. I ended up hating mini polishes because I don't know how to really store them. They're way too small. They don't look nice with my collection. So I stopped completely buying them, but they are still sitting in my drawers. And then I have polishes that I have only one of, or I bought them at the Dollar Tree and I never ever use them. So I decided it's time for me to start using up my polishes. As you see on this swatch wheel, I have 8 polishes. Out of these 8, 4 are sample sizes or mini sizes. Then I also have one that is a double, and I have 2 polishes that I just really need to get out from my collection because I really am not interested in them anymore, and they are way too old in my opinion to either sell them or pass them over on someone else. So what I will do, I will insert you kind of like picture shots of these polishes. I have them all marked so that you see where I am at, and I am planning on doing this probably every 6 to 8 weeks so that you see what progress I have made. If you enjoy this type of videos, then don't forget to thumbs up my video. And of course, if you don't want to miss out on my progress and updates with this project polish, then also make sure that you subscribe to my channel. And now I will just jump in and introduce you to the polishes that I decided to pen in 2019. The first polish I have is from Julep, and this is Riley. Riley is kind of like a coral orangey polish with kind of like a purpley shift running through it. As you can see, this is a completely brand new bottle, so I am all the way up here right now, and I thought this polish, even though it's it's a full size polish but is on the smaller size. I used to get Julep polishes through the subscription at the very beginning when I started collecting nail polishes. I don't really like them that much, and I thought that this color is pretty close to the Pantone color of 2019, which is coral. So that's why I decided to include it in my project pen. Next up, I decided to go with this Color Mates brand. I believe I got it at a dollar store or Dollar General or one of those stores, and this is Stormy weather. As you can see, I can't even shake up this bottle anymore, it's so bad. So I have, I believe, 6 of these polishes. This is a full size polish. I know this is a little challenging, especially knowing that this is my first project polish penning situation here, but I do hope that I can get through it. And again, as you can see, the line is all the way up there, so this is a brand new bottle. The good thing about me is that I'm not a seasonal polish wearer, so I really don't have preference as far as colors go throughout the year. So this one will be challenging. It's really not a color that I would go for, but let's see how I do. And the next polish is Frosted Over from Wet n Wild. I just hate this bottle. I don't know how to store this. Let me show you. It's see, it's like this long tip. I had to keep this tag so that I have the name of the polish. And this is just a pain in the butt, so I really do need to get rid of this one as soon as possible. As you can see, I use this one quite a lot, so I don't even have a full bottle. I really do like this. It can be used as an individual manicure. I believe it's opaque in 2 to 3 coat, or as a topper over darker colors. So I have high hopes, especially in January. I still like to kind of add something extra to the polish or the manicure that I'm wearing. So let's see how I do with this one. And then I have this mini from Formula X. As we know, Formula X is no longer being sold or made, and I believe I received this mini in an Ipsy bag a few years back, I would say. So it's really time for me to try to use this one up. And again, as you can see, this bottle is technically completely full. This might be quite challenging because I am not into rose gold manicures too much, so this one will be probably more for like accent nails. We shall see. It's gonna be interesting, but I am ready to do this. And the name of this polish is Revved Up. So we shall see if I can get through this mini. And next up I have this mini from Color Club. This is You Are So Vain, and I actually really love this color. I believe I got the entire set from this collection, and they are all minis. And again, I just hate the fact that they are minis, even though I really thought the purpose of them being in smaller bottles is that I can use them up much quicker. But because I am a hoarder, I don't want to use up my nail polishes, and all of these Color Club polishes in the mini bottles are just sitting in my drawer. So it is time for this one to go. And it might be a little hard to see, but as you can see, the line is right here. Again, I will be inserting some pictures so that you see my progress. I do have high hopes for this polish. It feels textured, so lucky me. I really like texture polishes. That could be a good thing. We shall see how much use I will get out of this, but I really do like how this polish looks on the swatch wheel. So I have high hopes for this one, that I will be able to finish this one in 2019. This polish will be another one that I think will be quite challenging for me to reach for it, but again, it's a mini, and I believe I received this one from Beauty Big Bang for review. And while I do like the color, it's not something that I would reach for ever if I don't force myself to do so. So that's why this polish ended up as one of my picks for this project polish. And I do hope I can get this one down at least half a bottle. I will be very happy if I can achieve at least that. As you can see, it's relatively full. I only used it for one manicure when I reviewed it, so this is going to be quite a challenge for me. And it is a frosty pinkish, reddish pinkish color. I'm not really big on those type of colors, so it's gonna be interesting, and I will really have to make sure that I am including it or I'm using it for other manicures, probably nail art. I will see. I really don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I just need to get rid of this one, so I need it out of my collection. It's the only polish I own, and it's a mini, so it really doesn't have room in my collection anymore. And the last polish I decided to put into this project polish is Revlon Nail Art Moon Candy, and is again really hard for me to store. I did buy two. One of them I already got rid of because the glittery portion completely dried up, and I think the polish portion was also kind of funny. So I did not feel like that I want to hold on to it just because the polish wasn't anything unique in my collection. I don't know how I feel about the flaky. When I applied it over the polish on the swatch wheel, it literally started swirling and moving around the polish, so I really don't know how this is going to go. But this is how much I have left, so this is the current state of this glittery polish. And then the dark one, you see the line is full, so I have a completely full portion here. I don't believe you can get this anymore. This polish is also really old and it just needs to go. It takes up way too much room in my storage area and it's really hard to store it because I can't stand it up. It's too heavy. It always falls over, and if I just keep it laying in the drawers, it just moves around. I'm over this one. So I don't know about the flaky portion, but I will hope that I can use at least this purple color. And the good thing is that I do love purple, so let's hope the progress on this one is not gonna be too painful. And for my project polish, I also decided to include this tiny cuticle oil from Sassy Sauce Polish. I received 2 from her when she sent me over some polishes for review. I am trying to use up at least one of them and it's not too big, so hopefully we shall see how it goes. But here is my current progress. I used it a few times, so it's not completely full, but I am hoping to use this one up. And I am also including my China Glaze First and Last base coat. I love this thing. This is also in my 2018 picks for my base coat. As you can see, I am like halfway through this base coat, so I would like to use it up as part of this project polish. I technically use it almost every single manicure. I do have a couple other base coats that I want to start using, but this is my all-time favorite, so I know that once I run out of all of the base coats that I own, which I don't know when it's gonna happen, I know that this is my reliable one and I love this base coat. And I also decided to include my KB Shimmer top coat. I literally just refilled this bottle 2-3 days ago. That's why you kind of see bubbles all over the place. And that's the reason why I decided to actually see how long it takes me to use up this bottle. Right now it's all the way up here actually, so I couldn't even put the line. So I just put the line right at the edge of the top coat. And once I refill these bottles, I feel like they start to get really gloopy. So as part of this project, I decided to see when I reach that point when after the polish is being refilled or the top coat is being refilled, it starts getting almost unmanageable. In the future, I will be only purchasing the single bottles, but I love this top coat. This thing dries my nail polish within 5 minutes. I'm not even kidding. This is the only top coat that does it. I really feel like it's a waste when I'm refilling them and they're getting gloopy. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that I just want to see how fast I'm using this up and when I will reach the point when it's almost unusable. So guys, these are my 7-8 polishes that I picked for the first attempt of doing my project polish panning. I never done this, so I really don't know how it will go. I have no idea how I will do. I am determined to using up these polishes in 2019. As I said, this reddish pinky one and the Formula X one are questionable. I don't really know if I will be able to finish them even though they are minis. But the rest of the polishes, I think I probably will be able to get through, or at least for the most part. Let me know what do you think about my picks and what do you think, how will I do. I really am nervous about this one because, as I mentioned, I never done this and I really enjoy watching people doing this project polish. It's amazing how people can use up polishes. I think I probably use up 2 polishes in my entire life, so let's see how this goes. If I use up any, or for the seasons, I will be adding some polishes as we go through the year, so definitely stay tuned. I'm not season oriented as far as polishes go, so it doesn't bother me if I would be only using these 8 polishes throughout the whole year, but I think in spring and summer I will try to add few more polishes depending on my progress. That's it for my rambling. I do hope that you like this video and stay tuned for my next update in 6 to 8 weeks. Thank you guys for watching, and I will be back with some more soon. So thank you. Bye bye.